Back in middle school, a science teacher had told me that I would be flipping burgers my whole life because I was just not smart, not a good test taker. And that was something that I didn't fully know and understand then, but it was something that kind of hit home to make me just puts you down low and makes you feel that you're not really worthy of much. Um, Delaney didn't even know that story before we got married.
That story about him in middle school, I I can't remember the first time that I heard it. I remember thinking, wow, this is why Nate is the way he is in so many different areas of his life, is because of this moment in his childhood. Nate was believing some pretty deep lies, that he wasn't worthy, that he couldn't do the things that I think his heart desired to do. When people speak those awful, toxic things to you, the enemy has a way of making you remember them over and over again. And at the perfect point in life, when you already feel like you're down, all of a sudden you remember those things. I can see where he was holding on to some of that stuff. So Nate gets invited to hang out in the woods with these guys, and based on the guys who I knew were going, I was like a little bit nervous for him, but hopeful.
Before Refresh, I definitely felt trapped and very limited, and I just felt like there was really only so much I could do. So I wasn't really confident, didn't have a huge purpose. I kind of just did things because I felt like I had to. I did not feel connected to Jesus the way I do now.
When Nate came back from that first weekend, I think he was surprised at the depth and the conversation that happened among these men, the honesty and the vulnerability that he experienced changed him. There was something new going on inside of him. Like that feeling when you are a teenager and you like start liking a girl or you start liking a guy and you're like kind of excited about the possibility of what it could be is what I saw in Nate and what I could feel that coming from him. I can see how Nate is learning to let go of some of those things, and how when Jesus spoke to Nate new good things about who Nate really is, how Nate's starting to hold on to those things and let go of all that other crap.
Jesus just told me that my identity is not in what that teacher told me, that my identity is in Jesus himself, and that I can do anything through him if I come to him and listen. I think the single most impactful thing has been a process and understanding of actually listening and hearing God's voice, something I had never really done before, and that to be able to sit down and not only just have the tools to listen, but to just know that it's that two-way communication.
Looking at Nate now, Nate is living way closer to the man that Jesus created him to be. I saw Nate truly seeking well, and I wanted that so bad. I felt like I was desperate for something, and I felt like he had the answer.